energy storaging device. So in that energy storaging device is we store the chemical energy. The energy storing device is the chemical energy is storing. In that chemical energy is stored in the form of ions, and it will changing into as a electrical energy. So it is a device which converts the chemical energy into the electrical energy, that is we called as a galvanic cell or voltaic cell. Whether it is galvanic cell or voltaic cell, so this work is change the chemical energy into the electrical energy. That followed by, so if you want to increasing the electric charges, the number of coulombs, number of amperes, that at the time, so what is the crude or general idea is just of addition of cell. For example, we are going for creating of manufacturing of Daniel cell, it will produce 1.1 volt. Of course, it is increasing for 2 volts, we can require 2.2 volts will generate. As the same way, for 3 volts we can the 3 cells are joined. So joined of one to another, whether it is in the series or in the parallel, so or even in both also. So for 3 volts, 3.3 volts, we can 2 in the serial order and 1 in the equivalent to that or parallel to that. So of course, we will get it as a 3 volts of electricity. So that we will get. So as the same way, what is, if it is an primary cell or primary battery, no recharging at all. No recharging. So when it is for the making into as at the time of discharging, what is their chemical energy is stored in the form of electrical ions, that we will send into these others to the we can call it as electrical energy. So for that is 1 hour or 2 hour or 3 hour. So based on its capacity of the battery. So all those things we could have this for 3 volts 3 cells, for 4 volts 4 galvanic cells, for 5 volts 5 galvanics, like this. So this is so far finally what we can call it is a compact device. It means more than one cell it can join. So compact device which can convert the chemical energy into the electrical energy through redox reaction. Out of this already you know about of. So one is um, uh, acting as anode and another one is acting as a cathode. So in this anode and cathode, anodic reaction takes place and cathodic reaction takes place, followed by this redox reaction, then it is electricity will generate. So these things may happen in all the times. So at the time, so we can thinking of regarding on these chemical energy is changing into the electrical energy. This is the definition. So one more point is on demand. So when we require, if we incomplete the circuit, it is storing of its energy. So then it is we can get it off into the get it off into that, we can call it as electrical energy. So we connect it. So for when it is required at the time, we can call it as demand. It can convert the chemical energy into the electrical energy. That case. So of course, including to that, it is a compact die that is also suffering. So in that all these things, the more than one cells connected serially or parallelly, So that is also a device which can convert the same definition is volts could. So we can call it as a battery. Of course, this is of the definition. So beyond this, what we can expect, um, if it is for 1 volt, 2 volt, increasing the number of volts of electricity from the chemical energy, of course, afterwards, what we can get it is the increasing the size of the cells, increasing all those things. For 1 volt, it requires 1 feet. For 5 volt, it can require 5 feet. For 10 volt, it can require 10 feet. So it is for 12 volts up to for heavy vehicles it requires 12 volts, but it can done by 2 by 2 or 2 by 1. So 2 feet by 1 feet it can also 2 feet by 1 is we can produce the 6 volt, 2 by 1 we can produce the 12 volts also. So that is these are the characteristic features of these batteries. So these cells same this we can connecting one to another also. So at the time we can get it as what we can required all those things in that we are trying that joining also. Along with this we can calculate the components of this what is which is acting as anode. Better acting we will better anode will select, better cathode will select, and electrolytes will also separate different electrolytes. While we make it into a same, so at the time, so copper is dipped into copper sulfate, zinc is dipped into zinc sulfate. Now, while we can make it into the battery, they are connected into that one by one, all electrolytes also connected. Of course, of these at the time, so we can inner side we can connected also, followed by instead of two electrolytes, we are using the one common electrolytes also using. One common electrolytes also using. That common electrolytes always we are taking it as KOH. KOH. So why this is the things it is at the time of discharging the from anodic towards anions going on, while at the time of discharging cations are go towards the cathode. Then anodic cathodic reaction takes place followed by electricity will generate. So this is the thing. So of course of in between always we can place the salt bridge between these things. It's a very difficult. It's a very difficulty. Instead of that, we can using one polythene sheets or even any of these polymers, the polycellulate, all those things we can using as a separators. Using as a separators, it can reduce the space also, and it can as done the work of salt bridge. As done the work of salt bridge, look like of selectively permeable types. So we have using of separators. These all those things we characteristic features of anode, cathode, electrolyte, and separators. These are very important compared to the battery also, because we can increase the size, increase the capacity, while in battery decrease the size, increase the capacity. So universally we are thinking. So at the time when we are thinking in that manner, of course of this to increase the capability, increase the capacity, increase the electric efficiency, increase the shelf life, increase the cycle life, all the 10-12 characteristic features of battery. So we are going to increase by so all those things of we can selection of the selection of we can call it as a anode, the components of the batteries, components of the cells. Those are anode, cathode, electrolytes, and separators. What are the characteristic features of anode is easy for oxidation, low reduction potential, capacity of deliver high coulombic output, good conductivity, high stability, easy fabrication. So these very simplest words, easy, more oxidation reductive oxidation potential, increase the oxidation numbers, more ions will liberate. More ions means more Coulombic output. So when it is more, it is there at the time, we can call it as a good um, conductivity takes place, and it should not react with the electrolyte, it should not react with the cathode also, it should not react with the separator also. So easy fabrication also, we can bending and doing converting of any forms also in shape and size. It should not be brittle. So in that sense we have done it. So then we can using of this good characteristic features of anode. So that is using always either zinc or lithium. Better is lithium. It is a low the reduction potential is very low. So at the time of high electrons, high oxidation number will given it. So for this anodic anode, selecting anodic species. So as the same for cathodic also, easy fabricate, resistant of electrolyte, easy of reduction, good conduct. Same thing, easy oxidation, easy reduction. That only the one type of changing of these things we have done it. So that we are using to this for we can done. So same afterwards, electrolytes, it is a good conductivity, but poor electrical ionic conductivity should be maximum, and prevent short circuits also, resistance towards of both anode and cathode, and safety during handlings also. Little bit of it can just checking of more another times. At the time it should not pressure as pass or discharging of the pressures of any things, and should not be breaking also, should not react with any other anodes and cathodes, electrodes also. So far these are the characteristic features of electrolytes. As the same way, separators are permeability of ions only at the time of discharging and recharging, not at the time of resting position or not drying at the time. It should be ions itself is not liberated. So the separator is also, it should not react with that. It should be stable, and the capacity of preventing is should be high. High ionic conductivity is also, but electrically insulating. High strength of flexibility, resistant to the active materials, and number of other physical characteristic features also. All these things, physical and chemicals, all characteristic features. So at the time, reduce the space between uh, electrodes and increase the capacity, increase the electrical density, increase the electric efficiency, increase the cycle life, increase the shelf life. All these things we have to do. So far, so that is the comparatively between cell and battery. These are good things we have to do. So followed by, so it is, we can keep it into one container. So along with this, some of little bit of modifications are there. So what is in the primary cell, there is a no space for charging or storing of the ions in the form of chemical energy. It is changing into as electrical energy. Of course, this is the device. So in that, what we can expecting is, instead of we have taking into as the anode and cathode, we are taking of anodic and cathodic species. What is this difference between anode and anodic species is, some of the metal pastes are we can quoted above the aids of anode and cathode. So that's increasing the surface area of the anode and cathode. Then it is the space for storing of ions in the form of anodic species and cathodic species, while it is changing into as electrical energy. So at the time, so this we can get into the things of then get into the things of we can call it as a electrical energy. So far so this increasing the surface area of the anode and cathode, we can call it as a species of anodic or anodic species, cathodic species. The surface area should be increased at the time its capacity is more. So this 1.1 galvanic cell without the anodic and cathodic species, suppose its capacity is 1 hour, you can increase the surface area, changing the primary battery into the secondary battery also. It can storing, the battery is the storage device. The storing of electrical energy in the form of ionic energy. In that ionic energy is stored, where is this space? This is the space to store the ionic in the form of chemical energy ions and converting into the electrical. So far this is the space how you can going to increase the more space of this anode and cathode by making into the cathodic and anodic species. The applications of these any metals or respective salts that should not react with the anode and cathode, but it is give the more space to storage of electricity, storage of ions, the chemical energy, and is easy to converting into as electrical energy. So far this is the improved characteristic features of cells, and it is kept into one of course of even many of the times lithium ion batteries, both anode and cathode, also made out of the same materials. Also the percentage of anode in that lithium in anode is more. The percentage of lithium in cathode is very less. Like that so we have doing of this some of the improvised characteristic features we have to do in the battery. So at the time, so much of these 3 cells of galvanic 3 volts, increasing of this anodic and cathodic species area at the time, so we can get more than 6 volts also. Reducing the space, increasing of reducing the space by removing the salt present into the separator. Then it is increasing the anodic and cathodic species surface areas and making into this thickness also, but not directly taking of any electrode. Not size of the electrodes is increased, it is size of the species around this mixing of this, they are coating of salts on the outer surface of the anode and cathode, that can, and along with that concentration of the electrolytes also you can going to increase. Then it has stored the chemical energy in the form of ions. When it is demand, you can connect it immediately, it can discharge. These are the characteristic of course of components characteristic features. The battery characteristic features we can going to discuss of those are its capacity, followed by its voltage, its electrical storage density, current. Current is the measure of rate of ions, the discharging of ions from anode to the cathodes. At the time the rate of discharging of ions, the rapid electron transfer capacity is, it gives the more time, the calculation of more time. So by this its over voltage should be reduced by how much of anodic and cathodic species characters we have discussed. Then increasing the efficiency in terms 1 hour is discharge, 1 hour is recharge, multiplied by 1001 is cancelled, this efficiency is 100%. As the same way, so we are going to 1 hour is discharge, half an hour is recharge, so it is 200% of efficiency. So far discharging time is more, recharging time is less, of course until of the same, so that's efficiency is more. As the same way it is said, if discharging time is less, recharging time is more, its efficiency is less. It is storage places, we can call it as shelf life. We can store it in the heat place, cold place, or lighting areas or darkened rooms, whatever else. It should be adaptable to that situation, and it should not allow to this short circuit. It means to say, when we conduct this anodic and cathodic, if not at the time using also the mixing of ions, the exchanging of ions, at the time there is the electricity will not going outside, immediately itself it is internally the discharging of energy we can call it as a short circuit. As the same way, it can tolerate to several types of any shaking types, any the avoiding of short circuit while it is discharging and charging, or shaking of batteries also at the time. So that type of the characteristic features also we have to consider. So these are these characteristic and features of batteries, including of cycle life. So this is the more days we can using to those, we can call it as any of the words. One cycle we can call it as one time discharge, another time at the same time is discharge. We can call it as one circular. We call it as a one cycle life. One cycle life. So how many times it is discharged and recharged, we can calculate that number of cycle life. How many until the end of the life, it can, how many number of discharge and recharge, we can call it as a cycle life. As the same as shelf life, all these characteristic features of the battery, so we can done it. So that is more improved, calculated, well designed, well organized. So the evaluated creating of the device, we can call it as battery because of storage. It is compared to the modern and traditional battery. In that, what type of improvement still it is going on in the modern is in the generally at the time of anodic reaction followed by cathodic reaction, one byproduct is produced, that is water. Byproduct of water, it means example you can taking into this, we can call it as that is lead oxide batteries. In that lead oxide, Pb is acting as anode, Pb sulfate is acting as a, Pb oxide is acting as a cathode. So this Pb oxides, Pb lead oxide or lead sulfate is also that finally at the time of anodic and cathodic reaction takes place at the time of discharging. So H2O is released. So that H2O is we can using one or other day, many of the times the heat is also released. That heat is evaporated the water. Finally, one or other day, the increasing the concentration of electrolyte, the quantity of electrolyte is go to reduce, followed by it can dry up. So that is, it can stop the working of a battery. So far, so what we are going to deciding is the in the modern batteries, the byproduct should not produce. To reduce the byproduct or eradicate these byproducts at the time, so we can know only the hydroxides is formed from the oxides, and then it is that hydroxides everything is using as a the at the time of recharging. So again it is producing of hydrates or whatever else. No byproducts as produced at the time of recharging and discharging. Then we can call it as that type of the battery is a modernized battery. So that is modern battery and traditional battery. Of course, of types of the batteries also: primary cell, primary battery; secondary cell, secondary battery; no tertiary cell. So concentration cell is there. So these concentration cells are based on the two metals are made out of same metals and different made out of the same electrolyte also, but different in the concentration. We can call it as a electrolytic cell. The more number of cells we can cut electrolytic battery, but here in the battery improvised, Instead of the same 1 molar of copper sulfate, these were 2 molar of copper sulfate. Only in the battery, electrolyte is single. KOH electrolyte is single. So for this is into this we can call it as a voltaic or um, we can call it as a galvanic cell. So in this galvanic cell, it can changing of chemical energy into the electrical energy. Of course, of the third type of battery is we can call it as a reserve battery. In this reserve means what is out of we construct a battery, you will remove anodic part or you will remove cathodic part or you will remove separators or you will remove electrolyte. Any one of the component of battery we can remove from the manufacturing, while requiring that you can adapt it, you can insert it, you can fix it, it can discharge the electricity, and of course it is using for secondary battery. At the time of recharging also it should have, while after the recharging is over, you can remove the any part of its the battery. That type of the battery we can call it as a reserve battery. In that reserve battery, so this example is a magnesium AgCl and magnesium copper chloride, CuCl2. So this magnesium is acted as anode and copper is acted as a cathode. So out of in this magnesium chloride, magnesium and AgCl, magnesium and copper chloride. So usually the electrolyte as selected for salt, it is a solid type of electrolytes. In that solid types of electrolytes, while at the time of not requiring, so after recharged we have removed and kept separately. While demanding, it can insert, it can fix, it can add at the time of start to discharge. Wherever it is we don't want to discharge, you can remove from the one of the component, that is an electrolyte. So this type of battery we can call it as a reserve battery. You can take any one of these examples also. These are the comparison between battery and we can call it as a cells. So improvised portions is battery, compact device is battery. In changing of the salt bridge into separator is battery. Instead of two electrolytes, we can modify to using of we can call it as a battery. So and including of the anodic and cathodic reactions, water is produced at a byproduct, that is a traditional battery. To reducing of that, no water as produced at the time of recharging and discharging, that battery is we can call it as modern battery. So all these characteristic features along with components, characteristics, everything should be make it standardized, and we are using for our to UPS to run the electricity, generate the electricity, using in the offices, using in the house, using in the electrical storage items, including of some of the factories also this running of everything's by chemical energy. The time we are using up these batteries, so while electricity will come, so recharging that, so afterwards when the electricity is not available, it can discharging. So it is alternative backup of some of the industries, houses, and including of cinema theaters, whatever else offices we can use. So these are the characteristic and applications of batteries. So followed by, so in this there are two types of batteries they have given. So one is nickel metal hydrides battery, and another one is a lithium ion battery. So these are the two are modern types of the battery. Of course, in that no water as released at the time of discharging and recharging reactions. Of course, whatever the end products are released at the time of discharging, as the same it is getting conversion back into the original conditions of recharging time. So it is conversion. Same reactions and products, reactants and products. It is changing from one form to the another form. There is no excess of any byproducts as released. So of course of this it means to say these are the types of modernized battery. In these types of modernized battery, nickel and metal hydride. So in this battery, so nickel is the we can call it as a cathode, and metal hydride is acting as a anode. So of course already you know it for this improvement of characteristic features of batteries. Instead of only the electrode we have taken electrode coating by its some of the pastes of some of its salts of coating we have used so at the time, so that is increasing the its characteristic features, improvisations of these batteries by we can call it as a that is what is nickel and cadmium batteries also. Instead of cadmium as a anode, we are using as metal hydride. This diagram is there. It is constructed of one container that should be strong polymer. So it can separated into this anode and cathode. So cathode is a nickel oxyhydroxide or nickel hydroxide and dihydroxide also, nickel trihydroxide or nickel oxyhydroxides also you will take it as no problem. So that is as a cathode, and anode is metal hydrides. So anode is metal hydrides. Then it is in between this separated by one of the separator. So we can using of soaked with electrolytes. No, not oven type. It is a dense density, more densely soaked polythene sheets or polymers we have used to polyethylene acetate or any type of polymers we can use it. That should be density. Only should be available of ions exchanging at the time of discharging and recharging, not in the free time. So along with this, you can using the 5 molar of KOH. 5 molar of KOH. This is used. So everything is closed by, and above that we can using of any one of the spring the covered by one of the cap, that is we can call it as cell cap, container, anode, cathode. It means anode means anodic species, cathode means cathodic species. Increasing the surface area, it is given this more time of increasing the capacity, increasing the efficiency. All those things increased by the how much time is possible to increase the anodic species area and cathodic species area. So afterwards we can fix it, separated by KOH, keep it into one container, close it. Some vent, small vents are there. It is for aeration purposes, and it is closed. Then it is connected with the spring and connected with the cell plate. When it is starting at the time, it can use discharge the electricity more than 1.5 volts. If it is 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 volts, like that it can produce the electricity. That electricity we are going to use it. That at the time of what is this anode, anodic reaction takes place. What is the anode? Metal hydroxide, MH2 or MH you will take, plus this OH gives rise M and H2O plus E. So this number of electrons 2 is produced. Nickel oxyhydroxides, trihydroxides or NiO, OH also you will take, plus the released water is in the cathodic reactions and released electrons in the cathodic reactions, forming to these nickel hydroxides plus 2 OH hydroxides also, nickel hydroxides and hydroxides as released. So this balancing of these equations followed by the summation of overall reaction is, we can get it as MH2 plus 2 nickel oxyhydroxide become nickel hydroxide plus M. So what about this OH is released in the second step? That is again using for the in the anodic reactions. So what about this releasing of water? That is using in the cathodic reactions. It means no excess byproducts as released, while in the anodic and cathodic whatever the products are released, again it is reusing by itself, recycling by itself, no need of excess of byproducts or any other products as released. So far it is called as a modern type of battery. So in this, the discharging this reaction takes place, while recharging the reverse reaction takes place. So M plus H2 become MH2. So these nickel hydroxides plus OH nickel oxyhydroxides as formed. So in that anode and cathode, in that cathodic species, anodic species, the chemically ions, the electrical charges are changing into the chemical ions and store where this space is providing as anodic and cathodic species surround the electrodes, surround the anode and cathode. So this is stored. So far we will write at the time of construction, working of these batteries, you will write all those things. Definitely you will get a full marks out of 7. You can get 7 in that construction, working of nickel metal hydrates battery. In this finally you can write it as, or before you can write it as the cell notation. Out to this anodic you will write metal hydroxides bar KOH bar. So we can write it as a nickel hydroxides, or I can write it as first metal hydroxides bar KOH bar nickel oxyhydroxides. So these are the cell notations you will write. So these cell characteristics and cell reactions, everything is over. It is because of high capacity, sealed constructions, cadmium free, long shelf life, long cycle life, more efficiency, capacity is more. All the characteristic which is satisfying and give this no short circuit. It has to be done. So all these characteristic impressed the customers to get the nickel metal hydrides battery of any companies. So these are the characteristic features. So these things we can get it in one cell, maximum 3 volts can be produced, or 4.5 also, because the size is more. As the same way, so we can pass on to this lithium ion batteries. So in this lithium ion batteries, this diagram is there, you can see in that. So in that lithium ion batteries, one is at the time of oxidation, that discharging, and another is at the time of recharging. So in this, so the lithium ion cells or lithium ion battery, so both of this we can made out of lithium only. So anode is made out of lithium carbide, and the cathode is made out of lithium cobalt oxides. So lithium carbide, in that more percentage of lithium, less percentage of uh, less percentage of carbide. So that is acting as lithium carbide of anode. Is less percentages of lithium and more percentages of cobalt oxides, it is using as a cathode. So it is fixed between this it can made out of this separator is ethylene polythene sheets, and it can be done by coating with for completely covered by tank it, and as well as we can use for this polypropylene hexafluoride as using as a electrolyte. We can do it. So everything is fixed. So at the time the reactions is anodic lithium, the cell notation is lithium carbides LiXC6 bar LiPF6 lithium phospho hexafluoride. Lithium hexafluoride phospho hexafluoride or propylene, you can call it as polypropylenes, is for electrolytes you can use it. So these phosphopropylene everything you can keep it in a container that can be covered by these aluminum cobalt collectors also. This is covered, and at the time of discharging lithium carbides LiXC6 gives rise LiX Li plus and Xe plus 6 carbon. So this 6 carbon and that is retained. So Li cobalt lithium cobalt oxide plus that lithium and number of electrons or everything is again reacted. So lithium 1 minus and lithium X it can cancel. This lithium cobalt oxide is retained. That carbon is retained at the time of recharging. This carbon is the impregnated or it can impregnated into the surface of anode. It can get back of using as the same way as this cathode is lithium cobalt oxide is lithium is very less 1 minus x of cobalt. That lithium is separated, separated lithium is get back and attached to the anode. This lithium ions plus this carbon is both is impregnated on the surface of the anode. So this is the time at the time of recharging. So LiXC6 gives rise X Li plus X electrons plus 6 carbons, and lithium cobalt oxide plus the released lithium ions and become lithium cobalt oxides. The reaction is LiXC6 plus Li1 minus X cobalt oxide gives rise lithium cobalt oxide plus 6 carbon. This is at the time of discharging. While recharging, this carbon lithium cobalt become lithium 1 minus X cobalt oxide. This carbon is the rejoining with of lithium become lithium carbides as formed. Whatever this excess of these electrons are joined with that. ನಾನು ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಹಲೋ, ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಓಕೆ. So regarding we can examples of lithium ion cells or lithium ion batteries. So these lithium cells or lithium ion batteries are even one cell or one battery we can maximum volt is the more than 4.5. So lithium is anode, Rm gold is cathode. At the time it will produce the 6 volt. 6 volt it will produced. So far in this 6 volt as produced at the time it is too much of cost of electrodes and all those things. So far lithium is making as anode of more percentages, and lithium cobalt oxide is we can using of this into as a cathode, so it can produce the 4.5 volts. Instead of 2 cells of 12 volts we can making it as a 3 volts, but cost of cathode is very less and reduction and oxidation potential is more. So far the lithium ion batteries are very effective and very high voltage and more capacity, more cycle life, more self life. Everything is more and stabilized also. Power, current, all those things. So we can use it selected. Of course, of these lithium batteries of your watch or all those things. mm, Everything. So we can using of in that time we can getting more of worth also, less of cost also. So we can using everything is more less of cost. The country like India, it is more apted, so as well as more uses for us also. So for these things, the second part of this, the second part of the first module is energy storing device, that is battery. It is a type of galvanic cell possible to store it also. The useful characteristics, these are high voltage, high density, operation is very easy, even it is working under 60 or 50 degree to minus 40 degree also. Good power capacity. The discharging is character is easy and is superior shelf life. Shelf life is more important. You can once you can manufacture, you can keep it at a room for this without recharging at once. You can keep it anywhere in any number of 10 years, 15 years. That can be easily we can use it. So that is we can call it as a lithium ion batteries. This type of diagrams you can write it, so it is neatly you can get it as a full marks. So in three questions are there. Now, one question number one ABC, question number two ABC. In that what we can get it is you can do it. So afterwards you can answer it. So first is Nernst equation is there, one electrode is there, one battery is there. As the same whether it is in the question number one or two, numerical problem is there. You can see the numerical problem. Every day you can practice the numerical problems and get the exact answer. That is easy to scoring marks. That is in the first module, the first and second question. Attend any one, either of two or one, so you can get the out of out marks. So you can go through the question paper also. Whatever the numerical problems are there, today you can solve it in the tomorrow's class before of starting 10:30. So you will show it as to us how you can solve. How you can solve out, you can show to us. I watching this to get exact marks. You don't feel and don't bother about don't taking the chance for this. The university will get passed. It is not possible. Very clearly mentioned the mistake, and we still we are not any of this circular. So those who got fail, so definitely get pass into that of yourselves. While conducting the exam, you will get into the pass. So this is the thing we have to follow. So in this for 18 batch remedial class, first module is over like this. So you can in the next class, in tomorrow's class, we are going to watching what is the answer for first question, what is the answer for second numerical problem, and what is answer for that. I will ask the some question to you. You can answering to those of all these three papers means at least three numerical problems are there, three four. In that in same numerical problem we can find out electrode potential and including of what we can get it as a electrolyte concentrations, that is a capacity, it means to say valency point out also. So whatever they will going to ask, including of concentration cell, you will going to find out. So that much is expertness is enough to getting out marks. This is the first module. Okay, let me see in the next class. Thank you.